So hello everyone. Let's begin this basic part of Flutter. Okay, so let's get dive straight into it. So let's create a project so that we have a broader idea. Let's give it a name. Uh, app. So here it starts. So meanwhile it's built. Let's go to the docs document. Okay, so in the documentation, what it is like introduction to visit, what visit is. So everything that you can see in the Flutter application is all our widgets. Okay, whether you are seeing screen, container, everything that you see is a how many. There are two types of widget. One is stateless widget and another is stateful widget. So think of it like this is one mobile application. Okay, and you are seeing this. So what you see this is like there is some container here. Okay, there is one container here. Uh, so what you see is there is one container here. You have there is one container, okay, and there is one button here. Okay, okay. So what you do is there is one press button, something like so. Whenever you tap on press button, this thing has been changed. So let's give like previously it was 0, it will go to 1, then it will go to 2 and as on. So whenever you are pressing here, so there is some changes in this portion of the container. Okay, this portion. So what we see is there is some change in the state. So the state like this container holding the state 0 and after tapping on this plus it will go to 1. So there is change in the dependent the state. This is known as dependencies injection. So whenever there is something whenever we are building any screen and there is something change in the screen, so we should have to define that screen as a stateful widget. Okay, so there is stateful means there is change in the widget. And what stateless widget means is if there is no change like any paragraph screen. So like suppose that there is this like there is some same as there is some screen. So like uh, there is a same screen. So what we do is here like there is some text written on it. So whenever Priya pressing or something doing, there is no change in the state. Whatever there is by default it is there, so there is no change. So if we want that type of state, that type of thing, then we better define the stateless. Okay, so these are the two types of visit, and we will explore all this with a hands-on on doing some creating some application, and we will have a look on how the stateless widgets are implemented, stateful widgets are implemented. Okay, so let's get dive into it. The first one is hello world. Whatever we come here with the hello world screen, so we will be doing this. So let's cover all this thing. So let's sorry. So let's cover all this. Okay. So let's cover this portion this uh, separately and what it make what it, they what is talking this container document want us to learn it how we are launching this app and how we are connecting all the application flow. So let's jump into it. This is this is the that we have created is this is the default app and the encrypted app. So let's run it. Meanwhile it is running, let's have a look at this section. So what it is this is the so anything start from the main, as you can come from C plus Java, anything that is all things start from the main function. So as this is in Dart, so we are running the main function and inside that there is something called run app, and inside that we have to give the little widgets. So whatever widget we want to show it to the user, so that will be built. Yeah, this is built. So let's have a look on. So this is the default application. So here if we tap, there is change in this like. So this is one the stateful widget. So if you can see also, this is the my pen and it is stateful widget. So let's remove all this thing and let's start from the scratch. So this will start from main function. Let's write it void, and inside that we have to call it run app. Okay, So inside that there is, let's give it a name like my app class that will be a widget. So it will extend it. We have to give it the property of a widget. So this is a basically a class that, but we have to give it a property of widget. First create a sourcing folder and create another app.file. Okay, and here let's import the material.file. Okay. So here let's create one stateless widget. So the state will not change. So give it a my app name. So what we do is here we are creating one my app class and giving it a property of stateless widget by using extend keyword. Okay. So what we have to do is here we have to return the material app. So this is all are the material widget from the Google. You can search it. Like, there are some predefined color, all the set of rules that are defined in the material app so that the development will be fast. Inside this home material app, we have to provide one home. So basically this home defines the starting page of our app. So let's create another folder inside the src, create it as pages or page, whatever you want. So inside that, let's give it a first name home dot okay, import the material dot give create one way, give it a name like home page. Okay, let's import this home page. Here we have imported it. Let's import my app. So this is the thing, and here we have to return the scaffold. Okay, now you can, if you run this, let's say here if you run it, I think it will be there first. Uh, so yeah, it's built. So we can see this the first in this is the home screen. We go to main.file. This is the my app. We are calling my app, and inside here we are calling the home page. If you want to remove the table, remove it. Create one false here. So the panel from here will be okay. So let's go to the home page, and here there are many properties that you can, like app bar, background clear, body, bottom sheet, drawer, all these things that we can use to create our application. So to go there, let's have a first look. This portion is known as app bar and this portion is known as body. Okay. So this is the like this is the app bar. This is the viewpoint. Okay. This is the screen and the first section is app bar and the whatever the remaining is inside the body part. Okay. So give it a app bar. So app bar. Give it a title. Uh, Okay, so before giving, let's just show you how Apple like. So see, by default it have a color like Apple blue color. So give it a title. Title it will require one it that will get a text. And let's so in the first learning text visit you can write like learning text visit. Okay, so here it is. If you want to center this title, give it a center title true. Yeah. So if we want to change the background color, you can do it, and we will also explore how to use color and all this thing. You don't have to worry about all this right now. Just know that colors dot green you can find it, change the color. So go to the body section. Inside the body, we have to learn about the in this first section we have to learn about the we have to, so this over. So we have to go to basic widget part, and the first is the text widget. So let's go here and let's explore this text class, what it is and how we can write this text in our app. So let's go in the body section and give it a text widget. It requires text and right here like we like write hello, I am Robin Kumar from Jamshedpur. Cool. So here it is. So here you can see this thing. We give it a column to get indented beautifully. So here it is. So here you go to whatever you want to display some text, you can use the text widget and this will render it. So if you want to center this, go to here, right, type control and dot. and give it a wrap inside center widget, and here you can see that it will come to. So now let's style it or whatever we can do with it. So the first one is the key property. Key property help us to determine uniquely of one widgets. Like if you want to determine any widgets, so we can use it in key. It is very useful in the testing case. So we have to test like in widget testing. So these are soft wraps, structure style. So let's go to style and give it. It will take text style. Give here. Let's give it a color like colors dot blue maybe. Yeah. So see the color has been changed to color. Okay. There are many options to choose the color. So we are using colors dot blue right now, but we will see more of like in hex color. All this hex value we can all this see this. So there are more property background color debug level. So all this we can font family, we can change this family font feature like font size, give it a font size like 18.0 maybe. Yeah, so it will be bigger from earlier. So what we can do, like from now font weight, give it a weight dot bold maybe. So this will become the board. So this is how about the text visit, and you can explore more about this background color maybe. Okay. So colors red here. So here you can see that red color. So right now it to look right here. Yeah. Okay. So this is all the thing that we can do. And one thing is if we keep any property like color, size, it will apply to all these properties. But what if you want to create something like this? So see this. So what here is, as you can see, this is a normal, this is italic, and this is bold. So how to do such type of, so how we can achieve this? So this is very straightforward and earlier. This we can achieve using text dot picture. So what we have to do is, let's remove this for now maybe, and go to text and wrap it inside the column. We will learn about column and row all this things. So let's now understood about this. So I'm explaining like text dot rich, and it need something like, okay. So what it did like text span, yeah, cool. So here it is. So inside the text we can write like there's some called there's many things, children, local mouse cursor. So we will go to text, and what it will take string. So it is taking string. So give it a string. Pawan Kumar. Okay. So now we can give it a children. We'll have children. Inside the children, there we can provide text span. Inside the text, again you provide text. I am okay. So you can get this. So copy this once again and write it. It is inside. It is okay. So this is the thing that we can give it. Okay. Now, what we want to achieve from text.rich file is, so here whatever if you want to style this, then this will be independently styled, and this will be independently styled. So if we give the style to one, it will not have the other option. Okay, so here give it a style like text style, maybe create give it a text font style, and give it a font style dot italic. So as you can see, this is I am from Jamshedpur has been italic. So this is the thing that we want to achieve this. Okay. So yeah, this is cool. So we have achieved that, and if we want to here, if you want to build it, whatever you want, you can okay style and go here and give it a size like 18 maybe. So you will see that if you are seeing that all are uh, drawn up. So what you can do it, go to font weight and give it a bold section maybe. So what you can see is, see that is what you see is it is pulled. This is this is how we can achieve this. If you want some uniformity of style and everything, just uh, use a text, use this text and repeat all this. And if you want to design separately, independently, one by one, then use this text dot image. Okay, so this is all in the text file. So this is all about the text visit. Okay, so we will later will move to the next visit. Okay,